Hello and welcome back to Hold and Modify, YouTube's most poorly produced, underproduced Amiga channel. And this is another quick video because I want to talk about what just in the heck are Amiga computers. Now, most of you that faithfully come back to this channel and watch it, you all know what Amigas are, so please bear with me. I know this is going to be a little tedious, a little grinding, and I may get it wrong, but there are some new folks. Based on the comments in some of my videos, there are some new folks that are just kind of getting into the whole Amiga scene. And that's important, right? We want another generation. You know, all us old guys are getting old, so we need to get another younger generation involved. And yeah, so I just want to go over this real quick. So look, I've got all these Amigas here. Let's do a quick overview of Amigas. All right, so it all started with the Amiga 1000. There she is down there. I know, in the closet, ignored, abandoned. The Amiga 1000 is a computer that started it all. There she is. Hi, Amiga 1000. Does it work? Why is it in the closet, Q? Well, it's in the closet because reasons. Next, Commodore released the Amiga 2000. Now, yes, this is an Amiga 2500, and this came later in the life cycle. It actually came out right before one of the other Amigas I'm going to talk about, the 3000, but let's just pretend for now this is the Amiga 2000. I can't show you an Amiga 2000 because I don't have one, okay? So that's why that's that. Then we're going to come over here. Then Commodore released the amazing, the stellar, the proper successor to the Commodore 64, the Amiga 500, yes. And by the way, everything I'm telling you is how it was here in the United States. It might be different where you were. There it is, Amiga 500, kicking ass. Up next, I believe, I could be wrong, but up next was, I think, the Amiga 2500, right? There she is. And then the Amiga 3000. There's the Amiga 3000. This is the computer that had that really cool, sleek, almost SGI, Silicon Graphics kind of design and case to it. It was just really cool. Now, at some point in this area between the 3000 and possibly the 2500, the CD-TV came out. Okay, I don't have a CD-TV. I'm also not counting the 1500. I'm not counting the 3000 UX. I'm not doing any of those. I'm talking about the mainstream Amiga computers that showed up in US dealers in America, all right? So the 3000, and then after the 3000, we got the Amiga 4000. Yep, good old Amiga 4000. By the way, for those of you that watched my last video, I turned all my Amigas on. They all turned on first boot. So all of you who pay attention to my videos, they all turned on first boot. Well, not the 2500 because obviously it's still, it has problems. But yeah, 4000, turn right back on, first boot, good for you. Okay, so we had the 4000. And then after the 4000, we got, yes, the 1200. There's the 1200, looking mighty, looking awesome. And then after the 1200, we got the, you know what though? I think I screwed up. I think I already screwed up because the Amiga 3000 came out before the Amiga 4000 came out. I believe, you guys can leave a comment below, I believe the Amiga 600 came out, right? Or did the 4000 come out and then the 600 came out and then we got the 1200? I don't know, I'm a little fuzzy on that. I'm thinking 3000, Amiga 600 down there, okay, and then we got the 4000, and then ultimately the 1200. And then after the Amiga 1200, we got the CD32, which was unfortunately the last Commodore Amiga official, product they made. So there you go. There's the short, not quite accurate history of the Amiga models. No, I don't have them all, but I do have most of the models that people here in the United States had access to in dealerships. I know there's those weird models that one-offs, but yeah, and I know some would argue, well, Q, the 2500 is kind of a weird one. Not a lot of people had that. In fact, Q, you made a video talking about how the 2500 was the Amiga most people never even heard of. It's true, in America, it really was kind of one of those oddball ones that most people just skip. But yeah, CD32, 500, 4000, 1200 and 3000. So that's kind of the weird order of all of these. Gosh, we just didn't realize that these machines were going to affect a whole generation of people, multi-generation of people who would end up going on the internet making videos about these computers. So there you go, the unofficial history of the Amiga, as fast and as quick as you can get it. Watch this video when you're trying to impress your friends during a beer pong event. All right, I'm done with this video.